Okay, support gaming. Hopefully you can hear me okay on the stream, because I think my broadband's broken. This is the law of the sod.
Okay, I'm going to go through my intro now, so I am live. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man licking clay, and we are back for our first weekend of GT7 Friday with host Ham VR. We will be doing some races on his server. It's open to the public, so you can come and join us. All you have to do is just pretty much look at the name of the room on the stream and just join us. No password needed. And so that's I think that's my intro, pretty much to the point. Do you have a room open yet, sir?
No, I'm just configuring it.
Okay. So what are we doing today?
Everything.
Okay.
So I was thinking we'll do some of the usual GR3 races on tracks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought we could mix it up, do some off-road rally racing.
Okay.
And try some of the other tracks that we don't really know.
Okay, which is fine with me. And I've explained to my viewers, as far as this channel goes, GT7 is going to take over as the featured content of this channel. And I'm looking to stream three. Hey, how's it going? One thing I need to inform the chat about. The chat does not display inside the headset, so I have to use speech chat. So whenever you comment, the speech chat does not say who made the comment. So I think the best way to do that is to type in your name.
If you send me your PSN or type your PSN name, I'll add you, and then you can filter by friends.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't find me on your PSN friends list, easiest way to do it.
Okay, so Ham's setting up a room. He's informing his viewers how to find the room. So to the viewers of this channel, as far as the comments goes, as I was going to say, the best way for me to recognize who's saying what is when you type a comment into the chat, type in your name and then type in the comment. That way I know who's saying what. Because as far as the headset goes, all I know is comments are coming in. I don't know who's saying them. So sorry to make everybody have to go that extra mile, but that's the best way for me to say find out who's saying what so I can respond appropriately.
Nipperat. Okay, let me add that to our phone. I'm to peek through the gap.
So
you're saying you got text-to-speech link and it's not reading the name out? I think
no,
you can make it do that. It's
the speech chat within the PS5 speech chat.
Oh, and it doesn't say who said the comment?
No, it's just it reads the comment. It doesn't say who's.
That's a bit of a fundamental flaw, isn't it? There must be an option to turn it on.
So nope, like when you go into the settings and you find the speech chat, there's an on and an off switch. That's it. No advanced settings. So
support gaming, I'll jump in a sec.
All right, we'll be looking for you, support gaming.
See if I can start this room. Hang on. Let me pick a track. How about Spa to begin with? Everyone knows Spa, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And I think Spa's a little more forgiving on GT7 than it is ACC. I mean, at that Eau Rouge, you pay dearly. On ACC. So for the Group 3 races, I don't know whether to use the Porsche or whether to use the Ford GT.
You know what? I'll go in Monza, just because it's right in front of me.
Okay.
Everyone knows Monza too. Okay, room is being created. Also, Nipper, if you're there, that's probably why you couldn't see it yet. I hadn't pressed the create button. Create room button, should I say.
Oh my God. That's something I don't know why it's happening. Every now and then, the pass-through will turn on for no reason for a split second.
Turn on?
Yeah, the pass through of the PSVR headset.
And reveal your room to the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the bad thing about that is everybody sees what's going on. So, not that I got anything to hide except a trillion wires everywhere, but
Should I show PSN? Nipper rat. Can't find it.
so we're looking for Ham's room here, going into the lobbies.
Gaming Legends is in. Yes.
All right, Support Gaming said he'll join us soon.
Nippery. Oh, in fact, there's a nipper _R. Could that be you?
Show from rooms only with friends. And you starting out on Monza?
Yeah, just because I didn't want to scroll through the list and it is right in front of me. But Monza's just as good.
Okay.
Everyone knows Monza and Spa.
Yeah, but something about those chicanes, that first chicane on Monza, something about that gives me a problem. But hey, we'll overcome it. And yeah, we'll go with the 4 GT. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say, wait a minute, I'm not in VR. But I forgot it'll put me in VR once after the countdown.
Light dropped. GL.
Alright, Nipper, I've sent you a friend request. If you accept that, you should be able to filter the lobby list by friends. That'll make it easier to find the server. Right.
Find a sweet spot here. Apologies to whoever just sent that comment. I couldn't make out who sent the comment or what they said.
I know what's going to be the problem now, Link. We've now that we've got a few people
Papa shall share game.
so fast, people that we want to join won't be able to get in. We might have to put a password on at some point.
Oh,
if we get more people.
How many people did you limit the room to?
It's on maximum, which is 16 apparently. Oh shit, I think I've got my wheels set on F1 profile. I have. What my turning wasn't correct.
That helped a little bit. So, viewers, between myself and Ham and comments, there's probably going to be a lot of chatter in this stream. Which car are you using, Ham?
I'm in the Porsche right now.
What? No.
I think they might have nerfed the Nissan since the VR update.
The Porsche?
No, I'm in the Porsche, but they're saying the Nissan I was using before.
Oh, okay. I can see where that happened because, like, the Nissan was kind of like the OP car for quite a while, even though GT Sport.
Seems like the Porsche is always at the top. They don't seem to nerf the Porsche. So.
But I've been winning back. I won back-to-back races yesterday and the day before, using both the Porsche and the 4 GT.
Hey, no, but yeah, room's up. I'm in it, racing. So it should be called Ham VR and Lincoln Clay VR. Live on YouTube is the name of the channel.
Got those bass shakers set up, I assume.
Oh, they're on. Oh yeah, yeah. Shake it, baby.
Well, I had to turn the bass shakers down, the volume on the amp, because you know how I told you my bass shakers was shutting off sometimes? It's
Tripping them out. Yeah.
Yeah, the volume was too high, and it was causing them to, I don't know if lag out is the word I want to use.
That's Gaming Legends.
Oh, we got 8 people in here? Excellent.
Yeah, so if you've got the dial turned up too high and the sim hub settings are too low, even when you turn it up, it'll be putting a lot of current through the little lamp. So
Yeah.
you probably just need to turn the gain level in sim hub up and then turn the volume dial down on the little lamp.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. So what I did was I found a happy medium where I get enough vibration.
Clip is the word you won't use.
It says something about the views. Oh, shoot.
Hey, at least you've got a rear view camera in this. I've not really driven the Porsche much in VR.
Oh my God.
First time looking around. Oh shit.
Now that's something I do not like, is the car keeps spinning out at this chicane. Even when you're only going 2 miles an hour, that's the one physic I don't like about this game.
Clip
Is
the word you wanted to use.
yeah, this is the view that I would want to use in VR naturally.
Have you found the room yet, Nipper? I wonder if the room's full now. Chat. Oh no, the space is still. Say good evening to everyone, shall we?
I gotta remember with this 4 GT, I gotta brake a little bit earlier because it has a little more understeer.
So we've got 8 more spots left, Nipper. So if you go to multiplayer, you should be able to. Actually, did you accept my friend request? Accept my friend request first, and then you should be able to filter the server list by friends. I think that's an option because I'm not certain. Is that right, Link? How did you find the server? Did you just filter by friends? Did you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
So I've never actually...
No clip is the word you wanted to use regarding your bass shakers.
I love the.
I'll have to come back and look at that
Should
combat.
I get a PC or PlayStation for sim racing play? I did the PlayStation but sold it after my divorce. I still have my Finitech gear.
Oh boy. That's whether I've got to get ready to answer a lengthy question, Ham. Somebody's asking about whether to get a PlayStation or a PC for sim racing play.
Alright. Well, I can meet you. Hang on a sec. Artful, you'll be done shortly. I guess you can only drive cars you have unlocked. Yes, that's right, Artful.
So to answer that question,
And
the bass shakers do.
still trying to find the server.
The bass shakers are working.
Ham VR on PSN.
But the bass shakers are working through PC. You have to use the SimHub,
or
the SimHub app,
although Nipper's struggling to find it. But
and you have to type. You kind of have to go into your computer and you have to type a certain number into the network, something like that. Ham's got a video on it, how to do it, because that's how I hooked up the bass shakers. So, so yes, the bass shakers do work on GT7, but it doesn't directly work. You have to run it through your computer, and the computer and the PS5 have to be on the same network, and it's easier to do hardwired. I have not tried to do it wirelessly. Now, to answer the question about whether to go with a PS5 or go with a PC for sim racing, especially sim racing in VR. So
you got more options on PC right now, but PS5, if you like GT7, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
that's the short answer.
Yeah, that is the short answer for anyone that's listening. I do think that list is going to grow longer by this time next year, because I do think we'll get games like F123 in VR, any other sim racing titles that comes to PlayStation.
Hi everyone. Hi to Ham.
Oh my God, I gotta figure this chicane out, or I'm just gonna be dead meat.
I'd show you, Nipper, apart from the fact that because I'm hosting the server, I can't show you how to browse to find it without killing the server. But if Artful or someone else in chat can try and describe in words.
And we've already got 12 people. Wait a minute. Who said that? Who dares to shoot past me in a red Ferrari?
It's not me. I think this is just the warm-up still anyway. I haven't actually started the race yet.
Ham nailed the answer to the PC/PS5 question.
So Ham kind of answered that question. That at the moment, as far as VR sim racing goes, you're going to have more options on PC, but the barrier to entry is probably going to be a little bit cheaper with PS5 and PSVR 2. But there's also something else to consider, is the PlayStation Plus, is that costs $50 a year. So I think if you look at it at the long haul, over the long haul, PC might actually be cheaper when you factor in PlayStation Plus costing $60 a year. And then there's a lot more sim racing titles on PC, and some of them have mods. And you don't have to pay to play those online. Although the barrier to entry is cheaper with PS5. Although the barrier to entry with PS5 and PSVR 2 is cheaper, there's still some workarounds that you can do to get it within the price.
On the list, yeah.
So, for instance,
up to 13 players.
I think the PS5
more slots left.
and PSVR.
Can I sim race with a mid-range PC, or do I need a high-end? I built a PC before in 2015.
No. That's what I was about to say. That I think if you're on a budget, I think you can definitely get away with building a PC that's got a 2070 in it, and then if you want to save a few bucks on a headset, you could probably catch a Rift S on eBay for, $150, $200, and Automobile Lister 2 is very well optimized. That game looks beautiful and runs on just about any PC. My headset just blacked out. Oh, probably because the race is about to start.
Alright, Niffa. Trying to help people get in or stream and drive.
Oh, hold on. I need my gloves here. So, as I was about to say about the barrier to entry, I think if you were to build a PC that's got a 2070, you could probably get away with building a PC for about $1,000, and you could probably find a headset like the Rift S on eBay for like $150 to $200. So you'd be looking at about $1,200. Whereas,
one Monza Chaos.
Ooh. Whereas the PS5 in the UK is $550, and the headset is $550. So you'd be looking at about $1,100. So if you go the route that I'm suggesting, the barrier to entry on PC, you could probably get in there for about $1,200, but you'd have way more options. And then as far as the visuals goes, in my opinion, with PSVR 2, I think that's what you're looking at. I think you're looking at a 2070 on high settings. So if you were to get something like a Rift S, I think you would pretty much get about the same visuals. The only difference is the Rift S has the screen door effect is a little more evident if you go out of your way to look for it.
I think to get the same kind of PC equivalent in VR, you know, image quality wise is what we're seeing now. We're looking at like AMS2 on something like a 3070 or 3080.
You think so?
I think so. I don't think a 2070.
Well,
on a Quest 2 native resolution, you're gonna need at least a 3070, I reckon.
If he uses a Rift S, a 2070 will be fine.
Yeah, but I meant equivalent to a PSVR 2.
Uh-huh.
A Rift S is, like you say, screen door effect. It doesn't. I don't think it's close. I think that the closest equivalent is a Quest 2 on native resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess what I'm saying is, for the similar experience, Quest 2 native resolution, AMS2, and an RTX 3070 or 3080. So
I can agree with that.
What's the 3070 GPU going to cost you these days?
I know
$600, $700.
For a 3070, the retail was for a Founders Edition was $500. So
Right.
With everybody wanting to get a 4000 card, you might be able to get a 3070 Founders Edition off of eBay for $500 or less. I mean, so the 3000 cards are finally starting to come back down to their MSRP on eBay now that the 4000 cards have taken over.
And that's just AMS2. If you want to play ACC at native res on the Quest 2, you might need something a bit more powerful.
Yeah,
no CPU wise.
No question about that.
But you kind of pay what you get for you. With a top-end PC with like a 4090 and the latest gen CPU, you can run all sorts of simulators. Like I personally like DCS, you know, combat flight sim, and also Assetto Corsa with all the mods. But there is a lot more hassle setting it up if you're not as technically savvy, or you don't have the time to muck around with the settings all the time. You know, updating the drivers and doing that kind of stuff. Then this is just plug and play, isn't it? So
yeah, it is.
What's the message, Nipper? I wonder if the server's full. I'll have to check in a minute. It's only 3 laps anyway.
And I'm in 10th place. Holy moly, I might have to pull the Porsche out.
Saw this gunman flapping.
So I would agree with you for the most part, Ham. So the reason why, I guess the biggest reason why I suggested a 2070 and a Rift S is for somebody who's on the budget.
Yeah.
Because one of the persons in the chat, I think, commented about recently being divorced, and I know in America, a divorce can pretty much be the death of your finances.
Oh shit.
Because you're pretty much starting over from the ground, from the ground up. You know, everything you worked for gone in a blink of an eye because a judge says you have to give it to somebody.
I wasn't really concentrating that race. Trying to text to speech.
So the
In this last night, you can't connect.
okay. So the name of the room, everybody.
Yeah, that Dave Roche hit me hard in one day, bro.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I've never been married, and at 55 years old, I can tell you that I will not get married.
So
if I haven't.
12, 13, 14 people, so there are spaces. Server's not full. Yeah, I don't know. You should be able to join.
So the name of the room, everybody, is Ham VR and Lincoln Clay VR live on YouTube. You see right there in the corner. So, oh shit, we got 14 out of 16 people here. Oh shit, this turnout is much better than I thought. This is great.
I can't tell if my stream's actually even running at the minute.
I saw Artful join the room for a second. Is he still in here?
I don't know. Alright, extract next.
Let's see, we got Corinidus in here. I believe he's on my friends list. Are we doing Monza again, or are you changing tracks?
No, I'm going to change it.
Okay. The chicane at the turn 1 chicane is where I have the problems at. Suzuka, there's a hairpin that I have a problem at that the car spins out for just no reason. I mean, you're going 2 miles an hour, but the car spins out at 30. It's almost like something kicked the car in the ass and spun it around. I'm still trying to figure out how to get through that consistently.
Right, we're doing Deep Forest Raceway.
Alrighty.
Something different. I don't really know this track, but
are we still doing group 3s?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's starting me in the garage.
Yeah, me too. Maybe I hit start race.
Do you know you're on hards, Ham?
No. Settings.
So if you got your ass kicked last race, that might be why. Well, they're piling in. We're at 10 people so far.
Car settings.
Oh, well, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Now we're pitting out.
Track. Yeah, so I'm getting too distracted trying to check the stream, which isn't working. Chat with you and see if Nipper can get in. So yeah, I didn't check my tires or anything.
What's her PSN, Lincoln?
What's my PSN? It's Lincoln Clay 670. Let's see if I get the entire map on here.
You know what? I didn't check the balance of power settings and stuff.
So there might be some people in here with juiced up cars, huh?
Exactly. Yeah. I keep forgetting there's the save profiles. So you know when you set a server up, you can save your config as a profile. And I keep forgetting you've got those. But I've just not done it enough to automatically know what to do.
Look at that. Got Gaming Legends right there in front of me. Let's get on his ass.
Nice. First time I've done this track in VR. Gives it so much more scale, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you've only raced this in 2D and you come back and race it in VR, it's like, wow, this feels a lot bigger than what I remember.
I mean, oh shit. I mean, I'm used to seeing stuff in VR, but it's still surreal to be able to see GT in VR with a full grid of cars online. I mean, normally when you think of Gran Turismo in VR, you think of GT Sport with the time trials or one-on-one with a kindergarten level AI.
I had a lot of fun with that Sophie AI the other night on my stream. And you set it on expert level at Suzuka.
God damn it!
They were racing like humans do. Like really aggressive. It's a lot of fun. But not as dirty. So
Oh, they're a little bit dirty. They were a little bit dirty on me.
I mean, they're a little bit, but what they won't do is like completely ram you off, which is what you get with the daily races. You know, they might nudge you a little bit, but they're not gonna turn one punterino you off the track.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, these cars are blowing past me.
What's up, Lincoln?
How's it going? As I have to, as I informed people at the beginning of this stream, I'm using speech chat because the chat doesn't display inside the headset. So whenever you make a comment, you'll have to type your name in first, followed by the comment. That way I know who's making the comment and I can respond appropriately. So.
Alright, ready for me to start the race, Link?
Sure. I don't know this track that well, so I don't expect to do very well.
Alpha's joined. Hey. So who else we got? Anyone I recognise? Can't see Gaming Legends is still good.
Jeez. Yeah, some of these people in here did some shit to their cars. I mean, I just had a Subaru GT3 just blow right past me.
Fully tuned up.
Yep.
Alright, remind me next race, I'll alter that.
Yeah,
How
but
does this compare to X?
How is this compared to what?
Oh yeah, that Lamborghini soups up.
They're not the only ones. Oh shit!
At the back. Wow, his pings all over the place. What the hell? I don't know if there's a minimum ping setting I can set on the server. Shit, a bit wide there. I saw the Porsche fly past me.
Jeez. Whoever this Phipps is, I'm wondering what's the deal with his latency. I mean, he's already
617 being. How does this compare to ACC?
Ah shit!
On Wi-Fi, on a hotel lobby Wi-Fi.
Oh my God! So I don't know if somebody ran me on purpose or not. I got hit a couple of times. When you say how does this compare to a CC, I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Do you mean ACC?
Oh, okay. If you're referring to ACC, I would say as far as VR visual goes, with ACC, you are going to need a beefy PC if you want good visuals on ACC. My main computer's a 4090, and I think it would take a minimum of a 3080 to get decent visuals from ACC. ACC is my preferred game. And I like the physics of ACC better, but I will pretty much play any sim racing title that's in VR, because this game is going to take over as the featured content of this channel moving forward. And ACC, I'll be streaming that on Twitch. But, oh my God, you know, how does this compare to ACC? I almost felt like that's comparing apples to oranges.
So ACC does one thing really well, and that's GT racing.
Mm-hmm.
Realistic GT racing on official GT3 tracks. You know, part of the GT World Challenge series.
Yep.
Because it is officially sponsored by them, isn't it?
Yep, they have the SRO license.
It does it really well, and that's it. And as Linga said, it's very difficult to run because it was never optimized for VR. This, on the other hand, isn't as hardcore in terms of physics. It's a lot more approachable, so you can play it on a controller quite easily. There's a variety of tracks, some real, some not. There's a lot bigger variety of cars. There's the car collection aspect, car modding aspect, single player.
ACC is mainly GT3, GT4 based racing. GT7 is a multi-class based racer.
Cars.
Correct.
So yeah, it is massively different. ACC is like a true sim. This is more arcade racer. And we're out. Right, let's get the bot turned on and stuff.
The what?
Balance of power.
Oh, yeah, okay, BOP, yeah. So, yes, it's kind of hard for me to answer that question because from my perspective, when I'm serious, I jump into ACC. This is more or less for entertainment. But now that it has VR support, I'll probably be spending more time in this than I will in ACC, because I can't deny the algorithms. The GT7 streams get way more views than ACC, so I think I've taken what I think is the appropriate measures, and I've moved ACC over to Twitch on my Twitch channel. Because the LFM races over there are hardcore.
GT7 has Formula, GT, Road, Hyper, Truck, Rally, Kart, etc.
Yeah.
ACC has almost none of that.
That would be true, but when it comes to racing, the GT3 class is my preferred class, and nobody does that better than ACC. And as such as what you were saying about how GT7 has everything, you know, Formula, Group 3, you know, Group 1, 2, 3, 4, and other various, you know, dirt rally and stuff like that. So as far as my channel goes, one day a week, I'll do streams where I'll use the GT3 cars, which is my preference. Another day during the week, I'll let the audience choose. And on GT7 Fridays, which we are doing right now, being that Ham is the host, you know, it's whatever he chooses.
If you are strictly a GT racer, ACC is the best for that. It is focused for it. I prefer a C over ACC because of the modding community.
Okay, I think I've done it. I can't see an option for ping, so there's no way to control people that have a very high ping.
Yeah.
By setting the bounce of power on, we've got rid of half the grid. That gives you an idea of how many people were using highly tuned cars.
I knew that was going to happen because the night the GT7 launched, someone in my chat joined me on a session, and he blew my doors off with a Honda Civic.
My favorite sim on PC.
It's a GT3 car.
I see people sliding at the corkscrew.
So if we get enough regulars, we can get the server passworded eventually.
Yeah.
And that'll stop the randoms that punt you off. So if you want to race with us and have good clean racing, check out the Discord. There's a link for it on the channel. And it's discord.hamvr.uk. I think so. Or just ! Discord and chat. I'll bring it up.
So yeah,
wow. Wrong way around.
Wow. Sorry about that, Ham. I was going to say, while Ham is on that subject, I invite everybody to sub to his channel since he's hosting the races. And when you sub to his YouTube channel, which is Ham Space VR, HAM Space VR, when you sub to his channel, in the About section, there should be a link to his Discord. And you join the Discord to stay informed of events that he has planned. And there's plenty of channels to talk about sim racing, about VR, and other gaming topics. So I definitely encourage everybody to subscribe to Ham VR and join his Discord. I also want to point out that after this weekend, I'm going to fine-tune my own Discord and open it to the public. You know, Ham, this discussion that we've had.
When it turns from 2D to VR, is it jarring or fine?
Did I just cut off?
Sorry, I was about to say something, but a speech chat comment came in, and I couldn't catch all of it. I think they were trying to ask me the difference between TV and VR, and
shit.
I mean, to put that in a nutshell, in terms of the clarity, nothing will ever be as clear as flat screen TV. But this is clear. This is clear, and when it comes to immersion, in my opinion, you cannot beat VR. It is the most immersive way to race. Even though I've never had triple screens, I wouldn't want to get triple screens because of VR. Not only is VR an immersive way to race, I think it gives me an advantage because of the perception. When you're racing in flat screen, everything is like a wall. It's like a painting on a wall. Everything is compressed and has no sense of depth. So brake markers are in the background, and they stay in the background until they suddenly pop up in your face. Whereas in VR, you see those brake markers for their actual distance. He's what?
I said I wish I had a horn. Beat my horn. Game Legends is in front.
No, when it is 2D and then turn to VR, is it jarring?
Sim racing a long time ago. I think it's Dirt Rally was the first one. And it's probably on the Rift S. And she's sort of overwhelmed by all the, the input. So she's had to go on 2D. But I wonder if she might find this easier. Right, let's get the race started.
Alright. Oh, shite! Yeah, with this Ford GT, I definitely have to trail brake the car through some corners, because it's got some horrible understeer. This can't be right. You still in here, Ham?
Yeah.
Who's that behind me in the Lambo? Wild Tiger 3?
Are you still in the Ford GT?
Yes, sir.
T. Hakila with a Finnish flag. He's doing a bit of off-road rallying in his Lambo.
Oh. Yeah, I got bumper card off the track.
Well, for the price VR2 must be very good. Otherwise you could look at $1,600 or more for a comparable headset.
Lamborghini sounds good.
You wouldn't have to spend. Well, I guess like a Quest Pro. Yeah, you're looking at $1,500, and yeah, you could find cheaper headsets than PSVR 2. The big problem is you're not going to be able to get a PC that can do what the PS5 can do for less money.
The Max Crystal is $1,600.
Yeah, I've got no interest in buying those, especially like back in the days when Pimax first came along. It had a reputation for not, it had a reputation for breaking, simply put.
I'm definitely curious to try the Pimax Crystal.
Yeah, then a PC, which is also more money.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just still a bit too expensive, even with that discount.
Yeah.
That they had on, and it's like, in a year's time, are they going to have a newer model out? And the Pimax Crystal is supposed to be slightly better.
If I was to buy a headset,
I'm hoping I can get my hands on a demo one to try out.
Okay. If I was to put my money, if I was to buy a headset right now, I think I might be tempted to get the HTC XR Elite.
I think it'll be the compression, because it doesn't have a display port connection, does it?
Oh, nope, that's a deal breaker. Because I gotta have a wire connection, because that compression decompression bullshit, that we went through with the Quest.
I got a few races in GT7 in VR2 today, and boy was that a trip.
Oh yeah.
I'm not playing the game flat again.
There you go.
So I have to buy a racing wheel ASAP.
Oh, you wait. Oh, there you go. Welcome Welcome to VR sim racing.
What happened?
Somebody in the comments section said they've been playing. They've done a number of GT7 races in VR today, and they said they're never going back to flat screen, and now they gotta get ready to go down the rabbit hole so they can buy a racing wheel and all that stuff.
Nice.
That's why I said welcome to sim racing. Get ready for that rabbit hole. Get ready to spend a lot of money on equipment. Because I have a saying about, like, when it comes to sim racing and buying equipment, I have a saying that the more potential you think you have, the more money you think you need to spend on better equipment. And that's exactly what happened to me. I went down that rabbit hole. Some of it is Ham's fault, but I went down that rabbit hole.
Baby, I ain't ever coming back. Lol.
It's a selection you picked.
No, that GT Omega, that was more or less you using the Jedi mind trick on me. Now,
Well, you wanted a solid frame one. I was like, no, you need the aluminium profile, man.
I'll send you.
No aluminium profile.
Because I was gonna get the GT Omega Titan, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. And you like go for the aluminum. But I think that GT Omega Titan would have been able to handle the CSL DD, but it definitely would not have been able to handle the DD1.
They better second place.
Well, I got knocked.
Got the super tuned cars.
I got knocked around, but I think I did all right. I got knocked around, but I think I did all right. So yeah, to continue this discussion about me going down that rabbit hole. You didn't have any influence on me getting the DD1 ham, but you did have influence on me jumping into direct drives because I was actually going to buy like a G29 because I was going to upgrade from that Thrustmaster T150 and get a G29 or a Thrustmaster TGT or something like that. And you didn't say it directly, but you and Salsa went and got the CSL DDs. And I was like, okay, let me look into this DD stuff.
It's hard going back to flat.
Oh, no question about that. Yeah, no question. So I spent so many days, so many weeks doing research on direct drive wheelbases. So I said, okay, I'm going to take the dive and ordered the CSL DD. And long story short, I got a couple of delays, orders. I got a couple of letters that the orders was delayed. I got tired of waiting, so I went from spending $550 for a wheelbase to $1,200 when I decided to get the DD1. But yeah, you're right. Once you once you go VR, you can't go back.
Where to next? Oh, there's Spa. Right, let's go Spa.
All right, let's go Spa. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the GT because, I mean, the Ford GT is kind of like, when it comes to real life racing, is I really like that car. It's a slick looking car, and I like the history behind it.
Change car. Yeah, I'll try the. Shall I bring the Mercedes?
Let's go. Let's see what we got. Oh, won't let me start. Oh, there we go.
Just take the.
Who's that in front of me?
The V8.
Oh.
Here's some V8 rumble.
Corinidus. Oh, something that I didn't finish saying, him. You know, our thoughts on the clarity of PSVR 2, I think could be subjective, given that I wear glasses.
Oh yeah.
So I think we both agree that a 4090 with a G2, not many combinations can beat that.
Those Sophie AI drivers left me in the dust. Lol.
Vario probably.
What's that?
A 4090 with a Vario Aero
Yeah.
would be my dream setup right now. Or maybe the Pimax Crystal might be better. But either of those two. The thing with the Pimax Crystal, it just still looks huge. It's the Vario Aero looks like a slightly nicer form factor.
What's the FOV on the Varo?
I think it's similar to Quest 2.
90 degrees?
Or maybe, no, actually, it's a bit more. I think it's similar to this, probably. Because people say it's between Quest 2 and Index, which I think this is, really.
Because I think this has an FOV of 110. Quest is 90, and I think
From
it...
the OG PSVR, the PSVR 2 is leaps better for sharpness.
Absolutely.
The resolution is 4x that of the PSVR.
But especially in America, the price of the G2 has been an absolute bargain recently.
Oh, you got that right.
$300 for that brand new. Where over here, it's like £600, which is like $750.
But I think I got mine for an absolute steal for $200. But I think it came at a price something with the left controller is draining batteries faster than the right controller. But
yeah,
that's
general purpose VR. They're not that good because the controllers just chew through batteries.
But I can deal with that, being that I'm using the G2 as a sim racing headset, so I don't.
For that, it's great. Any kind of sim in flight sims. It's very popular with the flight sim community, the G2. Just because it's got that real sharpness in the center, you know, for looking at dials in the cockpit.
Yeah. I did take a look at Microsoft's Flight Simulator on my main computer, and yeah, those dials in the sweet spot, you can read all those numbers.
I think my stream's broken.
You what?
My upload. I think my stream's broken. I don't think my upload's working correctly. But it doesn't matter. People can hear me on your stream.
Okay.
Hello, YouTube.
I haven't double checked that.
You need a gaming PC so bad.
Well, Nipper said something. Maybe it is alive.
Oh shit! I caught that soft spot. So you say you need a gaming PC? The question is how much do you want to spend? Because the more perform.
Hear all you guys.
Okay. Somebody said they can hear all of us, so you can be heard, Ham.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my OBS is saying I've got 5 megabits of upload, which isn't enough. I've set it to 8 for OBS.
Yeah, looks like somebody.
35 up.
Look like you getting that old.
It's been like this for over a week though.
God damn it! I hate that. Come on, Polyphony Digital, fix that fucking physics. That spin out at these sharp turns when I'm only doing 2 miles an hour, but the car spins out as if I was doing 80. Come on, cut that shit out, Polyphony, fix that.
Are you in the race yet, Nipper? It's only 3 laps.
What'd you get a penalty for, Ham?
Eau Rouge. I cut too much of Eau Rouge off. It didn't like it. This Reynard guy is warping all over the place. Something you don't see so much in ACC is this kind of over-the-top warping.
Yeah, you don't see that in ACC.
But I wonder if it's because my broadband's messed up.
Got me.
Are you able to join other servers, Nipper? Or is it just mine that's having that error?
Oh shit! You can't ride that. You can't ride those rumble strips like you do in ACC.
Oh man, that penalty killed me. It took all the speed off.
Oh shit, him!
I tried to stay left. Yeah, the penalty made me slow down to a snail's pace on that straight. That's why I was going so slow. Oh, I took turn one pretty good then.
I did too, but I figured out the secret of the ooze, how to get through shit.
GT7 needs Algarve and Silverstone.
What we're dealing with here, I don't know if it's a server issue, you know, with the GT servers or something with Ham's broadband. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how the servers are hosted. I don't know if when I create a server, I get a load of traffic, or if you'd think Polyphony Digital would be hosting the servers, or Sony would, given how much we pay for our PSN membership.
Yeah.
Let's do it on others. I wondered, Nipper, have you ever had it working before? You might have to go into your router settings and open up a port. It might be a firewall issue on your home network. That sometimes can cause that. But you'd have to, well, Google.
Oh!
GT7 port settings.
Yeah,
there'll probably be YouTube tutorials actually.
Yeah, this Renard is hopping all over the place. I'm scared to make a move on him because of how much he's hopping around. His car is too unpredictable. Nope, I thought I figured it out. I did not. I'm still spinning out at that fucking chicane. Well, his mistake gave me 4th place back. I don't know how the hell you lose control of the car on the track. on a straight because the game is too forgiving.
They made me laugh, man. I almost come off.
I mean, he got through the Eau Rouge okay, but as soon as he got on the straight after getting past the Eau Rouge, he lost control of his car and hit the wall. How do you do that? I mean, the way this game is, if anybody loses control at a super tight chicane, I get that, but...
So because that's where you come off?
Yeah. But it's not...
Give me, what do they recommend for F1 2012? The Quest 2 or the G2? I can't remember what GPU said. I'll check in a minute.
I think with F122, now that they got the bugs worked out, the game even looked good on my 3070 on my lowest PC.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a game that's going to require somebody to have to get a 3080 or a 3090. But yeah, the headset.
If you can hit the 90 Hz at native res, then G2 is the one to get. Which you can with a 4080 and above, I think. So what had? Yeah,
God damn it!
I'll probably go for the G2 then. If it's just that game.
I got to figure out these damn chicanes. Sorry.
Because you're not dealing with Link. That's alright. Oculus Link, not Link and Clay. Second. To get more money. I don't know why it keeps recentering my VR position like to different places.
As far as recentering, what I'm finding out is when the screen's loading,
button on the wheel.
When the screen's loading, that's the best time to recenter the VR headset. I normally look down at my lap and then recenter it. So when I actually go into VR, it'll be set where I like it.
Gotcha. Alright, where are we going to next? Chat to the chat.